Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to City Skylines, welcome back to Nerdshire. I am, of course, the ConflictNerd, and today, I've made some small changes to Nerdshire Village, which we will get to in just a moment. Because something someone pointed out is that I zoned this area incorrectly last time. Last time, I went ahead and put some low-density commercial in here, rather than offices, so I fixed that. So, to the person that pointed that out, thank you. I don't remember who you were, unfortunately. I'm really bad at remembering names from comments anyway. It's nothing personal. I'm just shit at remembering things. So, wow. Not even a minute into the video and I've swore already. I guess I really should stop recording things at 3 AM. Anyway, the changes to Nerdshire Village are not all that massive. I've moved the cargo train station to here, because it actually works a little bit better, it's more efficient and all that stuff. I have tried making this a little bit better, but unfortunately, these guys all want to make that little turn there, and it's just really weird, but this is quite an efficient way to do it, because the traffic doesn't slow down all that much, and it just works relatively well. The only thing is, they are sending so many trains. They are sending so many trains. You might notice the train line also goes over this way. It goes along the bottom of the map, there's a nice long bridge there, and it comes over to here. That's just because I wanted that, basically. It looks kind of nice. I also made some changes. I put a little bit of office space just there, and I also just grew this area a little bit and just filled in the gaps a little bit to make it look a little bit better. And I think it does. I mean, there's still clearly a very obvious divide, which I'm still not too happy with. But I think it could be worse. What I might actually do is I might take a road off of here, just through that gap a little bit, and to there. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll have those areas sort of link. If it turns out to cause some problems, then we'll get rid of the link. But for the meantime, I kind of like that idea. What I'll also do is just change that. So I think that'll be okay. I mean, the only issue is that is technically the only... No, it's not, is it? No, that's a two-way road as well. These ones are one-way, those are two-way. That'll be okay. We'll see how that goes. It might be interesting. I would like to D-zone there, though. And just, no. Put a little bit of that on there. Alright, we'll get that to grow. I think that just fills in the space kind of nicely. We'll see how that goes. I also put a little bit of high-density residential down here just because people were complaining that there weren't enough shoppers, and they still are, but that's okay. We'll make that work at some point. Anyway, another thing to look at is Metro. And I want to do that because I realize I don't have room for another Metro line. Oh, no, I do. Oh, I do. I've got one more. Oh, that's so good. I was a little bit worried there I didn't have the room for it, but we do. I can put another bus station. Just... No, wait, can I? No, I can't. Oh. Oh, I don't actually have the room. Oh, that's interesting. Well, what if I was to... What if I was to duplicate them? Like, what if I was to put more bus lines and different things? Like, there's a bus line from here. What if there was one from here? I guess that'd be fine. Yeah, whatever, we'll do that. We'll give it a shot and see what happens. This bus line's going down to, here, basically. So I want the bus to stop, I guess... Where are we going to have it stop? We'll have one stop there. Have it stop there. And there. And then... Wait a minute. Why is it doing that? No. No. You're meant to start over there. What the hell? Right, you start there. Can you not get there? Wait a minute. Is there no way for the bus to actually get there? What? So it comes down the highway. What? Why isn't it giving me the route? Can it not do that? Like, it can totally go down here. It can totally go there, but it can't go down here. Really? What the hell's up with that? No, hold on, there's something clearly wrong somewhere. That's really strange. And makes no sense. Why can my buses not... That goes that way, that goes that way, that's fine. Is there something wrong with this? I guess, I mean, I haven't seen any traffic coming in here, I suppose. And there's very little traffic leaving. Like, there is occasionally traffic leaving here, but not that much. Have I maybe done something to bug it out? Is that possible? I mean, I guess in a way it would be. Okay, let's redo this road. Because this is kind of weird. Alright, so just a straight road from here. All the way to there. And then curve it onto there. And then we flip it around to go down into the district. There we go. Alright, so that does the job, and then I want to get rid of this one. And do the same thing from here. Oh, why aren't you working? Slope too steep, really? Slope's not too steep. Nothing wrong with the slope. There we go. And then just have it go to there. And to there. Right, so that's fine. So those are two roads coming into the area, so why can't I do a bus line from hold on, can I get rid of that? Right, so a bus line from there that goes down to here. Why can't I do that? I don't understand. Okay, you know what? We'll not bother with a bus line. Since this is its own town, we're not going to have buses coming to here. We'll have buses just going around. So bus from there to there to there to there, I guess. Then have one go on that road. Then have one go, I guess, around here a bit. Up that way. Over to this side. This is going to be a bit weird, isn't it? It's really weird, actually. Maybe we change this up a bit. Let's try something else. Because I kind of like the idea of maybe having one that goes from in here. That could maybe work. So have one that starts there, goes down, comes over to here, goes up into the residential area, up and around the residential area, then down to here, stops there, can't, oh, this is going to be a weird one. I guess have it come down to there and end there. I mean, it's a weird bus line. It's also pink and it shouldn't be, but that's fine. And then I guess a bus line from the residential zone to the industrial zone, just to let people get to work easier. I guess that could work. Have a bus line stop over here, maybe? No. Have it go... Oh, what way do I want this to go? I guess like that. And then join with that one and go to there. I mean, I guess that works. That's a green line. Yeah, I like the green. That'll do the job. We don't already have a green one, do we? I don't think we do. Okay, right, we have that bus line. Let me just sort out my bus lines. Nerdshire Village, local. We'll sort that in a second. Let's make this green, but a slightly darker green. That's fine. So let me get rid of 49, and that'll be local 1. And let me get rid of the... Wait, what? Oh, I didn't confirm it, did I? Okay, so Nerdshire Village local 1. And Nerdshire Village local 2. Alright, so that does the job. Let's see the buses. Are the buses even gonna... Where are the buses coming from? Probably here? Are they? No, there's no buses coming out of there. Where the hell are the buses coming from? Up here? Nope. No buses there. Wait, where the hell are the buses then? Because, I mean, they couldn't seem to get there. None there either. Where the hell are the Nerdshire local buses? None there. There's none about here. What? I don't understand this at all. Oh, there. No, those aren't the buses either. There aren't any buses. This is really strange. This doesn't seem to be working. Let's have a look and see if there's any buses coming. Because I'm not seeing them. I'm definitely not seeing them. No. No buses. Weird. I mean, I guess it makes sense considering... I mean, it makes sense considering none of the traffic is actually going that way, but I don't understand why none of the traffic's actually going that way. I'm really confused by this. Like, legitimately very confused by this. Also, that's a... I can sort of see why there's so many cargo trains. There's a lot of vehicles wanting to drop off their goods. I'm really confused by this. Okay, we're gonna have to do a metro line. Which, I mean, am I out of space for those? No, I can actually do one. Oh yeah, no, I can totally do one. Alright, well, in that case... Metro line. That'll work, hopefully. Right, so metro line goes out this way, down the side of the city, go to here, go to there, curve around. I know it doesn't need to do this, but I wanted to do this. Then, oh, that's problematic. Oh, no, that works. Right, so, metro station, a... metro station, and do I want a metro station up here? Not particularly, but I feel like I need one. So metro station. It'll be a bit loud, but that's fine. So have these sort of link like that. Yeah, that'll do the job. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, and then I don't really want it to necessarily link back around. I want it to come back to the start of the line, the way I sort of have done with a lot of other ones. So, do this and go to there. Right. So now what I want to do is go from there to there, there, and there. Then I mean, I guess I could just have it turn back, but I don't know. We'll just have it come back to here. Just have it come back. There we go. So does that actually loop around, or does it just turn around? No, it actually does loop around. That's good. That's what I want it to do. Right, so there's some metro lines. Are the buses in there yet? I'm not seeing them. There are definitely no buses around here. Something is definitely wrong because traffic cannot get in here. I wonder if my terraforming is just a bit weird. No, because I didn't terraform this, did I? Like, this wasn't... I didn't terraform this land before I put the roads in. My god, there is so much traffic going in and out of there. That's a little bit ridiculous, but we'll go with it. Still no buses. I guess I'm just going to have to put a metro station down here. Just going to have to put my own bus depot. Which I really don't want to do, but I don't think I have a choice. Wait, could I put it there? That's a pretty good spot, actually. So, yeah. Bus depot. There you go. Yeah, there they are. So the buses do exist. They're just... yeah, it's just having trouble. Why can cars not get in here? Have I done something wrong with the roundabout? No, because they can go to the left. Roundabout goes... so they get to here and they go left, and then they can go around that way. So, I mean, they can get in there. Is it this bit that's the problem? I mean, it might be. Let's go ahead and upgrade this to a 6-lane for that bit. And see what happens. Is that going to help anything? That's not a bus. I honestly don't understand. Why are they not using these roads? I'm so confused. I really am. At least the buses are overworking in this area now. Also, there's a bit of residential and commercial demand, which we should totally look at. But first, let me just check. Oh, we do! We've got the business park. Oh, wonderful. Alright, the business park is actually a reasonable size that could totally go somewhere in this area. If I really wanted it to, but I don't know that I really want it to. I mean, where have we got lots of business? That's the question. I mean, technically, I know offices aren't business, but I feel like I might put it over in Pearl Park. I mean, or over here. No, I want to put it in Pearl Park. I know offices aren't technically business. I mean, hold on, what does this actually do? Nothing, it's just... Okay, it's just... oh, office workers like to visit this. Okay. Well, in that case, it's totally going over here. And there's a... Is that spot not zoned at all? Oh, that's industry, never mind. Let's not put it there. Let's put it, there seems like a pretty good place. Can I get it, like, pretty much lined up nicely with the end of that road? Sort of. Yeah, that's not so bad. It's a weird place for it, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it, to be honest. It's nice. Yeah, that does the job. So what else do we have? I mean, that's not going to happen in this city. That's not going to happen in this city. That's not going to happen in this city. That's not going to happen for a long time in this city. What else have we got? Lots of industry can be done. Not going to happen in this city. 3 instances of cemetery. That can be done, because I don't think we actually have a crematorium done here whatsoever. So, I will totally put a cemetery in here. But what I'd like to do is put it on its own road. Just because that kind of makes sense to me. Honestly, I feel a bit weird putting cemeteries not on their own roads and, like, right next to people's houses, so... I mean, I know these are right next to people's houses, but it's not on it's not, like, right next to their houses, so... That does the job, and what I'll do as well is get some trees. Those are a little small. So what are the biggest trees? Are those the biggest trees? Are those the biggest trees? Those are pretty big. Those are okay, actually. I'll just paint around these a little bit. Just to, you know, hide the fact that it's a friggin' cemetery. Just do that a little bit. There we go. Just a bit of a forest around there. I know it's very dense and not very varied. So, maybe just do a little bit of that to flash it out a little bit. There we go. That's pretty good. Just cemeteries out in a forest. I like that idea. I think it's nice. I also think that now brings us up to, well, let's see how many cemeteries we've got. 2, 3, 4. We have a lot of cemeteries. We don't need them. Like, we don't need 4. I think we have 5, actually. We only need to fill 3 of them, but that's okay. So, yeah, fill 3 cemeteries. We're nowhere near doing that. Let's go through these again. Got all of those. Got all of those. So basically, the only one that we can really do is fill through... No, we can fill 3 cemeteries and get loads of industry. We're actually quite close with the industry, so let's continue with that. I guess what we'll do is start working on neatening up this edge of the city. I feel like that's a good idea. So what I'd like to do is go ahead and de-zone all of this. Everything along that road. So I want all of those buildings to go away. And all of these buildings to go away as well. So if they could all bugger off, that would be great. What I... Actually, you know what I'm also going to do? I'm just going to extend this suburb a little bit while I'm here. While I've just noticed it, basically. So something like that. and then just sort of bring the road somewhat along the train line. Doesn't have to be exact, but just down along the train line. A little bit like that. I just like the idea of a nice long back road here. Doesn't have to be anything major, just a nice road down there. And I know this is extending the city quite significantly, but I did say I want to make the edges look neat, and I feel like this is a way I can make this edge look neat. So do that. And we'll just sort of extend some of these roads out. They don't all have to meet up with this. But that one does. And that one does. And this one can sort of just extend to there. Like that. Yeah, that'll work. Maybe this one will... yeah, maybe this one will need to be upgraded to a slightly denser road. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Have this come out to there. Then have this sort of come along here. Oh, that gets rid of that road. Or the pathway. I don't like that. Can I put that back in? Because I feel like that was kind of... I kind of liked that, to be honest. Do that. And I guess that works. There's no crosswalk there, but that's fine. We'll finish that in a bit, but that's just kind of an idea of how I want to expand that area. Then we'll do something similar down here. But this is all de-zoned, which is good. Because what I want to do is sort of just extend this industrial zone a little bit. But what I want to do it by like a block, and then 2 blocks, and then a block, and that one will be sorted in a minute. So the way I'll do this is bring this across, and then down, and then bring it across, and then down. Alright. And then bring this across, and then down. Yeah, that'll do the job. I don't know if I want to do the same thing here. Across, and then down. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it. Why not? I will turn off traffic lights there, though. And I will turn off traffic lights there. And I will turn them off there, and there, and there, and there, and there. And I'm probably going to need to set up some more priorities. So let's do that. Oh no, those traffic lights haven't actually been turned off. Turn those off. Priority signs. Give way. Give way. Give way. And priority give way. Okay, that'll be fine. And then this is going to be give way priority. Priority give way. And then priority give way. And then this is going to be priority, I suppose, and give way. This one doesn't need to be worried about too much. That should be fine. Okay, so the reason I've done that is because I'm going to basically fill all this space with industrial zoning, but I just need to find a good way to do it. So, if I bring a road across there, that kind of works. And if I bring a road across there, that kind of works. Yeah, that'll do the job. And then basically, what I want to do now is some farmland, which is going to be weird to do, but I'll make it work. Somehow. Not quite sure how, but we'll make it work. Give me something like... Do I want to use these roads or do I want to use dirt roads? No, I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Give me these. And go to there. And then go... Maybe not from there. Maybe from there. Out a bit like that. And then... I feel like I need one more. Can I go from there? Oh, I can go from there. Out a bit like that. And then switch to dirt roads, because not only are they cheaper, but they look better for farmland. So do something like that, I guess? And something like that. This is going to look weird for a while, but it'll make sense when it's kind of done. So something like that. Something like that. And curved onto there. No, that's fine, actually. I was going to get rid of that, but it kind of looks like a country road. I don't know, these don't all necessarily need to link together, is something I need to remember. They can sort of all... They can have dead ends, and I need to keep that in mind, because not every farm road goes somewhere. So that can come down to here, like that. And I want one that comes through here. Like that. This is going to look weird for a while, but don't worry. It'll look good when it's done, I hope. Let's go around here. Done like that. We'll have this one meet up. There. Then we'll have one come through like that. And then I just want some that kind of go to dead ends, I guess. I don't like that that meets up like that. I like that a little bit better. And now we just, yeah, this is actually coming along relatively well. What I just need to do is, I want to put a 5-way junction there because it'll be a nightmare for farm traffic, but that's fine. What I want to do is just bring some down to the river a little bit, because that kind of makes sense for farms and stuff down by the river. So that, then that, doesn't really need to go any further than that. Bring them back like this. Bring them off at a weird angle like that. And that's okay, actually. That'll be fine. What I now need to do is something that's going to take me quite some time. I need to be very picky with some trees. So let's cut the video for a minute. This is going to take some time. Alright, so I'm going to do something a little bit different very briefly. You'll have noticed that the footage on screen has now sped up. I'm actually commentating over this in editing because I just want to mention that what you're about to see is not the finished product, and I'm mentioning this because I'm not exactly happy with the finished product in this farmland. So what I'm going to do is right now, here is a screenshot of what this is going to look like in the next episode. Just because I don't want you thinking that this whole area is going to look as crappy as it does. It actually looks pretty good. I'm really happy with how it turns out. I just didn't wind up finishing it in this episode. I finished it in like the 30 or 40 minutes that I played after I stopped recording. So that's what it looks like. It's not going to look that good in this episode. It will look that good in the next episode. Just bear with me, okay? Thanks. Let's get back to the video. Okay, so this doesn't look anywhere near as good as it's supposed to, and I mean, I could spend a lot of time doing this properly, but the thing is, the way to do this properly would be to go along and individually place trees alongside very neatly each bit of road, and I don't really want to do that. So, I'm not gonna do that. What I now need to do, though, is get some power out here. And I could do that immediately, but I'd rather zone the place first, because I kind of feel like that's a much better idea. So what we're going to do is very carefully place some farm zoning out here to make this actually look like, you know, instead of loads of just farming, like it's each, you know, fields and stuff like that. Just, you know, because that's kind of how farms work. They're not just right next to each other all the time, so, you know, this should be good. This should be good. This will be interesting. We'll see what happens. Okay, so now we have some zoning out there. I've also gone ahead and put some trees across here to make it look like it's more split up fields. I will do some more detailing on this afterwards just to make it work. But something I kind of want to do is go ahead and put a wind turbine out here. Just about there, I suppose. And that'll give some electricity to those guys. I hope. So we'll see if that actually starts. Oh, wait a minute. You know what I haven't done? Something very important is actually put the zoning out here for the district that will actually make all of this work. That's kind of dumb, isn't it? Let's maybe not forget to do that, because forgetting to do the district is going to make this all a complete waste of time. So let's go to the district over here. Doesn't need to be perfect. I mean, it's farmland. It's not like I can really... It's not like I can make this completely perfect. So bring it over, bring it over, bring it over to there, and fill all of the space in. Like so. As long as I get all the zoned bits, I'm fine. I don't need to worry about making it actually match up with the edge of the city. I'll do that eventually. In fact, I lie. I'm going to do it now because it's going to annoy me. So, do that. And then we just go in and we get rid of the zoning on these roads. Or the district on those roads. Because it's annoying me so much. There we go. Bring it back like this. Bring it back like this. Bring it around. There we go. That's not so bad. And we'll change this to Riverside Fields. There we go. Alright. And then we need to go to districts, and we designate it to be farming. And we're going to need to put some policies on it, such as the city planning, industrial space planning, for example, taxation. I can't do anything there. Parks and Rec, no, that's all fine, that's all fine. Something I am going to need to do out here is just put some services. So let's have a little look at our zoning and see what we've got. In fact, something else I also need to do is do a little bit of housing out here. So let's just put some houses next to some of the farms so that people can actually live here. Because that's probably really important, actually. So these guys can have a house there. These guys can have just some small houses. It doesn't need to be enormous at all. These guys can have a nice big farmhouse of some description. There doesn't need to be a house everywhere either, but just something nice, something like that should do the job. Alright, and then, yeah, that'll work. What I'm going to need to do now is just put a little police station out here. We'll just put that, I mean, what would be the best place to put it? I guess probably this area. Somewhere like, right there. Wait, that's not a police station. That is a police station, isn't it? It is, yeah. It doesn't look like a police station that would belong out here. You can get a rural police station, but that'll do the job. Fire services aren't going to be so great out here. So I'll just put this. I mean, it has pretty good coverage. Sort of. It doesn't really, actually. That's a complete lie. Let me put one there. And I want to make sure I'm not covering up someone's zoning. Let me put one just there. Right, so can that develop, please? I don't know. Oh, those guys don't have water. That's something I'm going to need to do. Alright, let's run... What way do I want to do this? Do I want to just pipe up the whole area? I guess I could just, you know, grid it. Since that would be the easiest way to make all of this work. So, a line across there. A line across there. And a line across there. Alright, so they've all got water. They probably won't build for a while, but that's fine. Eventually that'll build up. Like, I can get things that will make this look more like farmland as well, and I should probably expand it a little bit further and make it a little bit, you know, less of a sudden end, which I kind of want to do right now, to be honest. So, you know, let's just continue down that way a little bit. And, we'll do that. And we'll do something like that, I guess. I guess that's a little bit better. Bring that over like that. Yeah, I'll do that. And then give me a pedestrian path that's gravel from there to there. Oh, I actually like that. That looks okay. That looks pretty good. Can I do more of those? Because I feel like using those to divide up fields could be really cool. Yeah, those look really good for dividing fields. They look like roads, but they're not. That sounds really like some deep thoughts there. Dude, they like look like roads, but they're not. Wait, they're like not roads, dude. Whatever. It's like 4 a.m. Those, I actually like those. They're pretty cool for separating the thing. Can I do this? Yeah, I like that. It adds a little bit more to it. And I can't zone on them as well, which is nice. We'll make that up. We'll finish that off at some point. I might finish that off in a live stream or something. I don't know. But I like it for now. What we do need, though, is some electricity. Oh, there is actually a farm out here. There's a couple of things going on. Alright, so we need some electricity. So the way this should probably work is bring the pylons just... Oh, this is going to be a bit dodgy to do. Bring the pylons just along the roads like this. So can I make this one work? I cannot. Can I make that work? Yes, I can. Bring that one to there. Bring that one to there. And then... Can I take it across the road? I can. I totally can. Wonderful. So that one can go to there. Alright, so there's some pylons going down that way. Maybe take one back to the city? Because I don't want this all being powered from some wind turbine. That's probably not a good idea. So bring one out this way. To there. Across the road a little bit. Then along the rest of the road. From there to, like, come on, there. And up the road a little bit. That one's already linked. So that's fine. That one doesn't actually go anywhere. Which I sort of want to change by doing this. So that can be another plot of farmland, I suppose. Alright, so that one does go somewhere. We need one that goes down that way now, which is completely doable. If we go from here along like this. Am I getting rid of any zoning? I don't think I am. Alright, so this one can just continue across the road and down to there. Right, so that one will eventually have some electricity on it. I feel like I kind of want to do another bit of housing there and possibly another wind turbine. So wind turbine there. Alright, so where else is going to need electricity? These guys probably will. I mean, I could run... Yeah, I'll run some electrical cables just across the road, I suppose, to there. That'll cover them. These guys are going to have some problems. I guess I could run some cables from there to there. Alright, anyone else going to have some problems? You guys are. I mean, that's totally fixable by bringing some cables to there. Anyone else going to have some problems? You guys probably won't. You guys probably won't. And you guys probably won't. Okay, that's that area kind of sorted. Eventually that'll develop and it'll all be okay. Right now it's going to look kind of dumb. But eventually it'll look really good. And I do need to fix it up, so bear with me. Now, what's the problem over here? Garbage disposal is a bit of an issue. Okay. How are these going? 13 and 12. Alright. That's pretty good. This area is coming along pretty well. I feel like I kind of want some trees in here, though. I feel like I want to go a little bit nuts with trees. So, give me a nice big brush and just fill in lots of space. Because I feel like this is much more rural than the city. And I feel I can get away with trees here. Just sort of gently, just gently surround it with trees. Especially this area. There we go, just gently. There we go. Make the edges look a little bit... You know, just make it look like a forest down here, basically. Just some trees, just gently along the edge. Not as many... Oh, I cannot make any more trees. That's slightly problematic. I mean... There we go. Yes, I can make more trees. There we go. There's a few. Alright, so this will look good eventually. This is just going to need some work, basically. That'll be fine. It'll be okay. Just needs to develop, and then it'll be good. So what else we need? We need commercial zoning. I mean, part of what we're doing is trying to get more industry, but sure, we need more commercial zoning. I guess... Oh, wait, no, you know what I didn't do? I totally forgot to zone industry in... I don't want to put it along there, because that's kind of like the green buffer between the, everything else. So I'm just going to put industry all along these bits. Just like so. Also, why aren't people actually using those roads? That makes no sense to me. Like, why would you actually use that? What purpose do these roads have right now? Like, they don't have any. But yet they're using it. Why are they using that? Where are you going? Are you just using that to go... You're just using it to go around. That's really weird. That makes absolutely no sense, but sure, you keep that up. Oh, farms are building. Oh, yeah, they are. There's totally farms building out here. There's a little house, for example. It's not so bad. Yeah, that'll look lovely eventually. Keep in mind, needs a lot of work. That's just placeholder. Yes, I know it looks a bit fugly, okay? But it will work eventually. Bear with me. What we need right now is commercial zoning and some residential zoning. So, what I would quite like to do is extend this area a little bit to make it look like a slightly more natural end, but it's going to be... No, this is going to need to be farmland as well down here. This whole area is going to need to be a farmland buffer between the village and the city itself. So we'll come over here, and what we'll do is just go ahead and put residential zoning all along here, just into the new area. And that will hopefully deal with some of the demand that we have. Also all through here, and all along here, and I guess I'll put some along that new road. Yeah, to hell with it. We're going to put some residential zoning, and a hell of a lot of residential zoning, along that road. There we go. That ought to look interesting, eventually. I mean, I definitely need to get more suburb in here, but we'll get that done at some point. What I would like to do, though, is continue... Why has that not got trees on it? That should have trees on it. Should totally have trees on it. What I want to do is continue this road along the coast, which is slightly tricky, but that's okay. Turn off snapping, because that does not... Turn off snapping. There we go. There we go. Done like this. Done like that. Over this way. I know this is... little bit more of an extension to the city than I said, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I got this under control. I know what I'm doing. There we go. Well, I don't know what I'm doing, but that looks alright. No, I thought that was at an angle. It isn't. That's actually fine with me. And what we can even do is go ahead and zone some high-density buildings on all of this. Because it's going to be a buffer between the suburb and the coastline. So there we go. There's some high-density zoning just on there. It's going to look a little bit weird in some of those places. Then a little bit of high-density commercial just there. I know it's a weird buffer to have, but that'll work, I hope. It's also weird having this line straight up here. You know what? I want to change this road into one of these, because it makes much more sense to do that. Let's move the plaza to there, and then upgrade that. Alright, and then I want to de-zone the stuff that's actually on that road, because I don't think we necessarily need that kind of zoning on there. I think what we could do, possibly, is de-zone all of this as well. As much as I love those little buildings, we just don't need them right now. And then go ahead and rezone that bit. And then we have the tricky task of putting some residential, and then some commercial, and then some residential, then some commercial, then residential. I said residential. And we'll top it off with some commercial. There we go. Then on that side, We'll just sort of do something a little bit similar, like that, and like that. Yeah, that should do a reasonable job. We'll just put a little bit residential there. I know this is mainly a suburb, but I kind of like the idea that that would be another kind of buffer road in a way, so that should do the job. I think what I want to do now is just go ahead and sort of fill all this space in, to be honest. It's, needs to be just a messy looking suburb, really. Or a tightly knit suburb. I kind of like the idea of that more than a messy suburb. So, we'll start with a central road for the suburb that can come out like this, I suppose. Alright, and then kind of down along the back of those buildings a little bit. No, I don't like that. I don't like the gap there. It definitely needs to stay along the back of the buildings as best as it can. So something like that and that. Okay, so that's a fairly central road. Yeah, nicely goes through the area. I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and get this as tightly knit as we can, because I really don't want to waste too much space this time around. I want to get these as close together as I possibly can. So that to... no, not like that. That'll do. Alright. Yeah, that'll do the job. Might make these one way at some point. Maybe. We'll see. So give me this to there. Then this can come along this way. Oh, not like that. I guess that works. Bit of an ugly road, but we'll go with it. We'll go with it. I really don't know what way I'm doing these roads, by the way. Like, I have no idea. Honestly, like, I'm just trying to get these close together, really. That's kind of my goal. Why is that being weird? Go to there. Yeah, that works. That's not so bad. It's close together, alright? That's the important bit. What I would like to do is turn that into a one-way road, because I can, and because I'm literally a demon from the nether realm. And I know people don't like one-way roads. That can be a one-way road in. Meaning that's a one-way road out. That's a one-way road out. And that's a two-way road in. Okay, that seems okay. That seems like a thing. This is going to be a nice fancy road, because it's going to have parks on it and stuff. That just goes to there. Right, so let me put some parks on that, like big parks. Big old fancy parks. So, park, and big old fancy park. In fact, big old fancy park could probably go there. Then we'll move the other park to there. Let's put big old fancy park down by the entrance. That's better. All right, and then just link it up with a bit of a path. I said link it up with a bit of a path. Or don't. All right, now that's fine. That seems like a reasonable use of space. Now I just want to go ahead and completely zone it with low density residential, because it should fill out relatively quickly. Well, it won't at all, actually, that's a complete lie, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, I'm going to need to bring electricity down here, and I'm going to need to bring water down here, and I'm also going to need to do bus lines down here at some point, but we'll get to that. That's not going to be happening right now. What's going to happen right now is I'm going to go ahead and grab the district tool and chop it off, chop that district off at the edge of that road. Well, we'll bring it over here, actually, like this. Take it up that road. Bring it down that road. Oh god, I've just noticed it actually, it used to be the edge of the the playable area. This place. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, let's just follow the train track. Nice and easy does it. Alright. And then just fill in the gaps. So, give me a slightly bigger brush to do that. That's going to be Riverside Gardens. So down here is going to be something else. Riverside... I don't know. Riverside something else. I'm going to let you guys name this one, actually. Because I've kind of run out of ideas. We've got Riverside Fields. We've got Riverside Gardens. We've got Riverside East, West, Riverside Retail, Riverside Industrial. You know, we've got all that stuff. So what is this going to be? Like, don't just, you know, not something boring like, oh, it's going to be Riverside Suburb. I'm sorry if you were about to suggest Riverside Suburb. I want something that... Something a little bit new. Like, what is this? It's something... That's not really new at all, honestly. But... I want something. That's what I want. So, Riverside... Something. And I don't suggest... Oh, call it Riverside something. Because... we don't want that either, alright? I will growl at you if you suggest that. And I'm not joking. I will growl and hiss like an angry cat if you suggest that. So there we go. That's it, nicely outlined. Let's bring water into this area. Just like so. I'm actually going to need to bring it the whole way around and along the front of this as well. All the way up here. Oh, so many pipes. So many pipes. Down to there. Up to there, and then just bring one down and sort of along the front of that road. And I mean, while I'm at it, I might as well fill in the rest of this as well. So bring that to there and up, and from there to there to there. Alright, so that's that whole area covered. Is this developing at all? Oh, it is. They are actually building stuff there. Anyone... Ooh, you guys aren't happy. Anyone building over here? Some of you, actually, which is nice. That's very nice. That's good. That whole area is going to need to be developed before... Well, it's going to take a while. People are going to be complaining like crazy. But I want to see how the traffic goes there. I also want to see... I want to see this get built, so that'll stop telling me that there's no power going to, but whatever. It's going to look good. This is going to look so good with loads of tractors and stuff going about. I'm so happy to see how this goes. Also, we are so close with that industry. If these guys could build, that'd be so good. It really would. I just want to see these guys actually build and do things. That's all I want. That's really all I want. Just you guys to build and do things. And if these guys could build as well, that would also be great. But I'm excited to see how this goes. I should have put forestry out here as well. That would have been a better idea. That might have been a much better idea, actually. Huh. I probably should have thought of that. Actually, what I also just really want to do is just bring a little road along... Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. I sort of misclicked. Is go to there. And then... No. Bring that road sort of around the highway a little bit. Just sort of curve it around like that. And then have this one sort of come down like that. Just because why not? You know, just have a road going alongside the highway. Make it look like a bit of a boundary or something. Then we can have a road come over like this or something. There we go. Yeah, that looks a bit better. We'll do the same on the other side as well with the other farmland, which is totally going to need to happen, but I'm going to need to make it look like a much better ending point, because this looks a little bit too... This looks a little bit too neat for my liking. Oh, look, there we go. We got some traffic. It's a tractor. It's a tractor. I'm excited. There's a bloody tractor. There's a ice cream van. It's a drink van. I don't know what it is. This looks so good, though. I'm so happy with this. I'm definitely going to need to tear out all the trees, though, and put them in by hand off camera. Because basically, I'll show you what I would need to do. Alright, I'll take this area. And what we do is we would clear this space. We'll clear all of this. And we would pick a type of tree. So, for example, that little one, nah. What one? What one? That one? No. That one. Right? And we would just go along the side of the roads like that. Basically. The whole friggin' way along each road that we so desired. It doesn't have to be all of them. But, you know, most of them, basically. We go along, just along all of them like that. And make it look like the fields were outlined. Which I like. Don't get me wrong. I love how it looks. It's so neat. But holy hell, it just takes so much time. So, yeah, you can sort of see why I may not want to do this in an episode. Although it looks so good. Oh god, I regret not doing it now. I'm actually kind of disappointed with myself that it's taken me this long to show you what it's supposed to look like, because you've probably been looking at this the whole time going, oh my god, it's dreadful. But that's what it's meant to look like. And it will look like that eventually. I just need to find the time to do it. Whether that's at a live stream or whether it's not, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll work that out. Let's put some along there as well. I also kind of want to put some along here. And this is probably a much more efficient way to not waste trees as well. So, it's just better all around, isn't it? It really is just the better option all around. And I've just made myself look like an idiot for this entire episode with my awful, awful design. But there you go. This is eventually... Oh, look at that. It looks so much better already. This is eventually going to look really good. And I'm excited for people to see the final product. Because it's going to look so much better than what I just showed you for the rest of this episode. But with that in mind, folks, I'm going to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching. This has been Cities Skylines. I've been the ConflictNerd, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.